guys, welcome to the Blind Eye News, where we bring you anything and everything nerd. My name's Matt.
I'm Zane.
And I'm Josh.
And this is going to be sort of a podcast type deal where we're going to be talking about E3 and the different games that came out for the different companies. And there's a lot to talk about, clearly. And we figured we'd talk about this in an open discussion rather than really talk about anything else, because nothing else is of any real importance because of the buzz and hype of E3.
E3 week, so...
Usually the news is like all over the place, but now the news is just in one central hub, E3.
Yep.
Yeah,
They did the work for us.
pretty much.
From that motion, let's go on. Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
It's really exciting. Looks pretty enticing.
It's more HD than the movies. Holy
Definitely.
How can you even do that? Be more HD than the movies.
It'll happen.
No.
It'll happen one day. Watch.
Okay, only because I didn't happen to see that particular part of the live stream.
Okay.
What did they do to sort of like promote Star Wars? I mean, I know the fact that it came out and I saw like a little bit, but I didn't get
They
the
showed
overall.
they showed gameplay, multiplayer gameplay. It seemed like it was a 6v6. Would you say, Josh, or more? I think there were more. Maybe
It's 6v6 with some bots.
Is it sort of like MMO or like online play where everyone can jump in?
Matchmaking online.
It's strictly multiplayer. That's it. There's no story behind it, really.
But it does take place on certain story arcs.
Battle
Okay.
of Hoth, Battle of Endor.
All
Like,
of those.
yeah.
You either get spawned in as a rebel or on the dark side, right?
Okay.
And you can pilot the X-wing, or you can pilot the oh my god, it's slipping my mind. The
What?
dark side. What's the one?
Oh,
TIE
TIE
Fighters?
Fighters,
Yeah.
right? But I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a Call of Duty, where you start out with your guns on troops in the ground, kill, and there are, I believe, battlefield-ish kind of thing. There's maybe a truck here, so you get in and you can get in, or there's a TIE Fighter here, you get in and you fly around.
Yeah,
Or those big
It's just
camel-like things. I'm not sure if that's a kill streak.
That's an Imperial Walker.
No, he's talking about the AT-AT.
Oh,
Yeah.
The walkers are the two-footer thingamajigs.
Yeah.
right.
I'm
Okay.
not sure if those are kill streaks or those are just lying around.
So would you
can
say
get
it's very similar to the other Star Wars games that we had in the past?
Absolutely not. It looks reinvented.
Reinvented?
Because at some point, Darth Vader and, at least in this demo, Darth Vader and Luke come in, and somebody's actually controlling you.
Oh,
I
sure.
remember that being part of like a kill streak reward for like Battlefront 2.
I think
Is
if
it-
you get a certain amount of kills...
Is it first person?
It's
over the
switched.
shoulder, Resident Evil looking...
Okay, so
It's interchangeable. You can be first person or
okay, because I remember playing one Star Wars game where it was third person over the shoulder.
I think you might have played Battlefront.
It
the
might
old
have.
one.
I don't know. It was during the Clone War saga.
Battlefront 2.
Battlefront. Oh, okay, sure. That's
Yeah.
the one I played.
Yeah, it's pretty much something like that. Online play. I don't know how much they're going to reveal next time, but they revealed enough where it looks like there will be kill streak looking
Do
things.
you remember Modern Warfare 3 or 2 it was, I think, where there was like a horde mode where it's like you and one other person versus like
Yes.
a horde of people.
Yeah.
They're doing that in this game.
Oh,
like
okay.
they set up like a mini story like, oh, you crash landed on this one planet and Admiral Akbar is trying to come get you. Dude, he's in this game. I love it.
That's all the trap jokes.
Yes.
just waiting.
All the trap jokes just waiting to happen.
Oh man, he's the trap queen.
And play that trap. He says, "Oh, it's going to take a little bit of time for us to get to you. Hold out as long as you can. We'll be sending you care packages and whatnot." It's the exact same thing.
It's kind of like
just
zombies
sport
too,
mode.
you would say.
Yeah, it's zombies essentially, but with like stormtroopers and shit.
Can't wait. I want to see more info. I want to actually see. So there's no story? There is a story. Single player.
Limited story,
Okay.
very small. Well, hold on a second. You can't have story within story already because you already know what's happening. Like the
Right.
Battle of Hoth, you know what's going on. You know.
Yeah, but that isn't. Do you think the multiplayer is the story?
It could be that the
Yeah.
multiplayer influences the story.
Yeah,
so
you're-
if say we know that the rebels retreat at some point.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
if the rebels actually won that battle?
It's a
It
possibility.
might be one of those where the players have control over what happens.
I guess like depending who wins, whose
Yeah.
team wins. Yeah,
That'll be
I feel like It's
interesting.
always been like that. Battlefront 2 was just like random adventures or random
Right.
battles throughout the universe. So like you went to this planet that was minorly mentioned
And then you
somewhere
had
in the
missions
movies. Yeah,
or like submissions and whatnot.
yeah.
Well, I guess we just wait and find out, right?
Heavy multiplayer influence. I'm loving it. Super HD, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it does.
Speaking of HD, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yep.
Yeah, have you
We
played
didn't
Final
get
Fantasy?
much.
I haven't played any Final Fantasy.
He hasn't played any
Oh
Final
my
Fantasy
God, dude.
games.
Any at all.
Nope.
Someone needs to sit him down and put a PlayStation
What
1
you need to
controller
play is at least
in his hand.
7. At least play
That's
7.
that's what everyone's been saying, especially with the remake of 7. Apparently,
Yeah.
that was the best one.
Isn't
It is,
that
yeah,
like that's
it
like
is.
the?
I mean, obviously, you're not going to be missing out if you're just going to play the remake. Hello, even
Yeah,
better
right.
graphics and just play it all over again.
well, hold on. Here's another point. How many times have they remade 7? I'm not kidding. Didn't they remake 7 once before?
No, they didn't.
I don't think
They
so.
did?
No,
Are
they
you
didn't.
sure?
They only made spin-offs.
Yeah.
Spin-off.
Such as Final Fantasy Crisis Core.
Hi,
Crisis
Ryan.
Core. Okay. Yeah, Ryan's here too.
Ryan's here too.
I have Final Fantasy
Crisis
7
Core now.
Advent Children, the DVD, here in the office.
No, that's not a remake.
That's
though.
not a
sequel.
remake.
It's
It's,
not a
just supposed to be
remake.
like what happened after the events.
That's a sequel.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm going crazy then because I feel like somewhere along the line
They made a
like,
prequel to Final
Prequel?
Fantasy VII, which
Okay, I
was
remember
Crisis Core,
Crisis Core. Yeah.
which had to do with Zack and how Cloud got his big humongous sword.
Yeah.
That game was fun. That game was for PSP. That game, oh,
If anybody still has a PSP.
yeah, that business is not. It was when it first came out. It was the best. Like playing PlayStation games on a handheld PlayStation, that was great. But now with PS4, all right. Unless they catch up the graphics from PSP to PS4.
See, it's going to be HD, but it's still going to have the battle mechanics.
Yeah.
Like, oh, do you want to do magic? Do you want to attack?
I wonder how they are doing the remake. Is it going to be free roam, free attack kind of thing, or is it
You
going
did,
to follow the formula of Final Fantasy VII?
You did a let's play of that other Final Fantasy game. What was it called?
15?
15.
Yeah.
I saw you do the battle sequence. I feel like that's what it's going to be like.
I hope so because I really enjoyed that, and it allowed the liberty for you to move and dodge at your own expense without having to choose.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
But other than that, we only got a short teaser of Cloud's back. Oh my god.
And his sword.
We also
Ooh.
saw Barrett.
Who?
And Barrett,
We also saw Barrett, the guy with the
Like-
machine gun.
Yeah.
his
Oh.
arm machine.
Oh,
gun.
yeah.
Very, very small teaser, but it was enough to get all the fanboys wet down under, I believe.
We also saw the Shinra soldiers too.
But
I also never played the Kingdom Hearts series.
Oh,
moving on to
wow.
more Square Enix
Throw-
stuff.
throw
Number
something in
3,
there.
I
Kingdom
lied.
Hearts.
I lied. I played one. It was the Game Boy Advance version, and it was
Chain of Memories.
Chain of
It might have
Memories.
just
It's
been
the
days.
card one.
It was the card one. And
Chain
I,
of Memories.
That doesn't surprise me. You love card games.
No, I didn't know what it was, so I played it off my friends. I was like, oh, I hate this every.
It's not really a card game. You attack, you pick a
Using
set of cards, you
cards.
attack,
it's
and using
it's
cards.
like it's a turn-based RPG
Yeah,
where you can attack, defend, or special, so on and so forth.
yeah.
And at that time, I hated that. But this coming into certain things that I've played throughout the years, both video games, card games, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
That's not that hard. It's just I hate the tediousness that it comes with.
It was fun. It was strategic. I played
Yeah.
it and it was nice.
I like strategy games like similar to that. It was just at that time I hated it, and it sort of turned me off when it came to all Kingdom Hearts games. I can appreciate the story and whatnot, and I've been told what the story is like. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool, but the games themselves have nothing that really pull me in.
It was interesting to say the least that Square Enix would team up with Disney to bring those characters together. That's why I think it attracted a lot of people in the beginning, is because it's like, oh, you have Cloud here, but then you have Mickey Mouse here, and they're all fighting. It's not Mickey Mouse like, you know, it's, woohoo, yeah, all right, let's go become friends. No, they were actually killing stuff.
Yes.
I mean, cartoon stuff, but
Yes.
I'm really looking for. I mean, it looks HD. It looks more open world if you saw the trailer for it.
I think
in
I did.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
A little bit.
A little. I mean, it's still enclosed. It's not like you can run around like GTA, but it was open world where you can do whatever you want. I don't know if any of these Kingdom Hearts 2 forms are coming back, like
What,
Valor
like-
form or Ultima form, or I don't know. Those were interesting. I hope it comes back because it was nice, but I don't think so.
Those are freaking cool, dude. I love like all the different outfits that Sora got.
Yeah, his
Those-
outfits were amazing, dude.
The giant shorts.
Yeah.
The giant.
The giant
bell-bottom
shorts, giant shoes, giant gloves.
Yeah.
They're like Janko jeans.
What is it? Somebody put like a references to like why he's designed like that. They put him side by side next to like a classic Mickey, and the reason why he had those giant shorts was because Mickey had those giant shorts. Those huge white gloves.
Yep.
Mickey had those giant white gloves. It was
What?
like,
I guess
like,
that
wow.
does make sense. What do you
It's
know?
like it like went over my head. You're like, oh, I thought that was just like some character design thing that was.
They made him look more Disney.
Almost
than
like a satirical or parody kind of thing.
Parody, I would say that. Not really satirical, because satirical is like making fun of it. Parody, almost the same thing, but.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
The attack looks nice. The gameplay looks nice. But we won't know until we get our hands on it and see what's it about.
He looks more Japanese.
Yeah, he looks.
Did you notice that?
Yeah,
Sora looks.
he's
more
supposed to be more
Japanese.
grown up. I guess he's like a white Japanese mix.
I thought he was like Pacific Islander, like me. We're like, well, now.
just because he was living in the
yeah,
island.
he was in that. When is he going back home? Seriously.
I don't know, dude.
I keep remembering that one scene when like he was in his room and he like went to go out to the beach to investigate what was going on, and I hear his mom calling like Sora, and I'm thinking like, what the hell happened to that woman? Like, is she like mourning the possible death of her son? And be like, wow, he's been away for how many games? Like
years,
4
dude,
games?
because he was supposed to
Yeah.
be a kid when he started, and now he's like a adult/teen or whatever.
That's it, like a mid-20s maybe.
Yeah,
What's going on with Ubisoft?
they're doing a bunch of games.
Oh.
A bunch. If you want to mention a few, let's start talking about The Division.
Yes.
Tom Clancy's The Division.
MMO, RPG,
Team-based strategy,
yes.
open world.
Yes. Nobody calls it sandbox anymore.
No.
No,
I think they only call it sandbox if you're talking about like Minecraft or maybe GTA or something.
Yeah.
But that game looks amazing.
FPS.
Yeah. No,
No.
third person.
Yeah, third person.
Third person.
Another game I can suck at.
What, third person?
No,
No.
just a shooting game.
But going back to Division, it's a team of 4 online. You can play. Story is all taking place online.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they said if there are cutscenes, they're limited. If not, everything is delivered through your own characters.
Hopefully more cutscenes than did Destiny. Holy crap.
They didn't want to make the same mistake Destiny did with like BS cutscenes that didn't. Or they did these cutscenes but no exposition for the
Right.
story. So hopefully Division doesn't mess that up. But it looks like a big open world game,
I
but
think
not
that's-
as long as Destiny, because Destiny's supposed to last 10 years.
Right.
I believe Division is just.
Well, that's a good segue to go into Destiny and what they're adding on to the already existing game.
Yep.
So that's number 5, Destiny, the Taken King. It's supposed to be year 2 of revival of Destiny. So this content is supposed to add tons and tons and tons of content.
But it's coming out this year. I feel like
September.
It's not,
But remember, that's when Destiny came out last year.
so it's been a whole year.
A whole year. It's been a whole year of content and stuff.
I feel like from the time that this recent expansion was released, the House of Wolves. When was that one released? I was like, that was this year.
That was recently.
That was recently
Just
within
like-
the last couple of weeks or so.
Yeah,
Couple
just like
weeks,
a month or
months,
2.
a month.
It might have been
2 months ago.
a month and a half, maybe.
I'm a little worried at how much time they're given between this recent expansion to the next one and how much content we're promised.
Aren't you guys promised 2-3 new Guardian types?
Subclass is correct to
subclass
level
for,
up.
you know.
A full raid that's supposed to keep us busy for a while. New Crucible content. New story content.
Story.
Story,
I
I
lost
never
faith in
really.
story a long
I don't
time
even
ago.
know
When
what
it comes
the story
to when it
was.
comes to Destiny.
I
Yeah.
lost faith in story in that game. Like, yeah.
Speaking of story and speaking of Halo ripoffs,
Okay.
why don't we talk about Halo 5?
Halo
Guardians?
5.